Imagine this. It's the year 1879. The sun sets and a deep, profound darkness blankets the world. For nearly all of human history, this was the reality. The night was a realm of shadows, lit only by the faint glow of the moon, the twinkle of distant stars, and the flickering flames of candles or oil lamps. This was the world on the brink of a revolution, the last nights without civilization as we know it today. This wasn't a world of primitive people huddled in caves. It was a world of bustling cities, of gaslit streets in London and Paris, of literature, art, and scientific inquiry. Yet, the night held a power that we can barely comprehend. Social life was dictated by the sun. When darkness fell, most people retreated to their homes. The streets weren't just dark, they could be dangerous. The night was a frontier, a vast, mysterious expanse that began at your very doorstep. But humanity has always been driven to conquer the dark. For centuries, we relied on fire. Campfires, torches, and later, candles made from beeswax or tallow. These were precious. A single candle could be a luxury, its light carefully rationed. Think about reading a book by that wavering dim light, your world shrinking to just a few illuminated pages, while the rest of the room dissolved in the blackness. This intimate, focused world shaped how people thought, how they told stories, and how they connected with each other. Then came the gas lamp era in the 19th century. Major cities began to install networks of gas lighting, casting a ghostly, mesmerizing glow on cobblestone streets. It was a marvel, a spectacle that extended the day and made evening strolls and social gatherings possible like never before. But it was also cumbersome, smelly, and required an army of lamplighters to manually light and extinguish each lamp every single day. Even with this innovation, true, widespread, and affordable light was still a dream. The vast majority of the world, especially in rural areas, still lived by the rhythm of the sun and the moon. Everything was about to change. In a small laboratory in Menlo Park, New Jersey, a man named Thomas Edison and his team were relentlessly working on a dream. They were chasing a safe, reliable, and long-lasting electric light. After thousands of failed experiments, on October 22, 1879, they succeeded. A carbonized bamboo filament inside a glass bulb glowed, and it kept glowing for hours, then days. It wasn't just an invention. It was the dawn of a new age. On New Year's Eve of that same year, Edison gave a public demonstration. He illuminated his entire laboratory complex with his new incandescent bulbs. Hundreds of people traveled by special trains just to witness the miracle. They saw a brilliant, steady, and clean light that banished the darkness with the simple flip of a switch. It must have felt like looking into the future. They were witnessing the very last moments of a world dominated by night. The proliferation of electric light was one of the most rapid and transformative changes in human history. In just a few decades, cities began to glow. Night was no longer an end to the day, but a new beginning. Factories could run 24/7, accelerating the Industrial Revolution. People could study, work, and socialize late into the evening. The concept of nightlife was born. Our very biology began to shift as we untethered ourselves from the natural cycle of day and night. Today, we are so surrounded by artificial light that we have a new problem: light pollution. For many of us, seeing a truly dark, star-filled sky is a rare and special event. We have conquered the night so completely that we've forgotten what it was like. But it's worth remembering those last nights without civilization's glow. A time when the world held a different kind of magic, a different kind of quiet, and a deeper connection to the vast, dark cosmos above. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey back in time interesting, consider liking the video and subscribing for more stories about how our world came to be. See you next time.